Okay, everybody, welcome. My camera just turned off. Let's see if we can actually get it to work. It should get image now, unless it died completely. Which okay, there you go. Obviously, it's upside down because I had to attach it. There we go. Okay, so now hello, hand reveal. So I'm gonna try to stream from the pad since I got a capture card, and I want to start with some warm up. Let's see how well it goes, and if I don't get into the frame. First, I gotta turn off the heater. So my camera might turn off every now and then because I'm not recording, and if so, I'll try to record with it and see how it goes. So it's pretty much going to be a kind of an experimental stream, but so we'll see. Hopefully it's clear enough. I have quite a lot of lights turned on, so hopefully it is clear enough and it's smooth enough. Let's go. So I usually do this warm up because like if my hands are cold, like now, like very cold, I don't really feel like I have control, and I'm probably a little perched a little too much now. I'm standing like usually I stand a little closer to the paper, but right now I got the camera in the way, so I obviously can't do that. I'm using a Hi-Tech C here, and so Pilot Hi-Tech C. It's also known as G-Tech C in the West, and this is just normal paper, A3, like printer paper, nothing special. As you can tell by the squiggly lines, I'm very cold. I'm hoping you can get double audio from the camera, but let me know, just in case. What? Is it running out? Nah, seriously? What? Ah, there you go. Okay. That was a good circle now. Yeah, this chair I'm using now is not exactly made for this. Audio sounds fine. Okay, yeah, I'm a little far, unfortunately, so I can't do much for that. So right now I'm using a very welcome, by the way, Industrial Media Chase, and good morning to you. I'm using a very jerry-rigged setup because I've got like PVC stands perched on a tabouret that I made with wheels, on top of which I put a 36 colors finger paint that my son has to make it even with the desk. So I might find a better solution for this if it goes well. Oh, hello, Mr. 9292. I know who you are, Darkray. How are you and how you eat? Yes, well, I had dinner. I ate, guess what? I ate chicken and rice, but it was like chicken in the oven with paprika and what else? Brown sugar. And for lunch I had Korean meatball, which is basically ground meat with sugar and soy sauce. God, these are awful. You can tell these are the first. By the time I get to 100, they're gonna be better. Yikes. Alright, some ellipsis. I also have the cord here of my of my earbuds in the way, and I don't really know what to do for it. It's pretty short. Turn off again. Please, I gotta find. Okay, let's see if I record, because I don't know if I do record. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's gonna take a while to come back on. Hold on. Come on, camera. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna try to record now and see if it works, if it displays any artifact or something. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Oh, no card. Right, I can't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn it back on every now and then. I apologize for that. I say always to my mother that if I return to my parents and find all the vegetable for dinner, you're gonna go back later, much later. Yeah, I can imagine. Wait, what happened? My okay. We're back. Yeah, I don't know what to do for that. The camera turns off on its own. I think this would happen with the other camera too. It's just that this one is a little lighter, so I prefer this. This is a Panasonic HC-V270. Pretty old, but I think the picture quality is better. Hello, Mr. Fruit Punch. Hello. Right. Pasta's better than sushi. It is, and also better than rice. Come here and tell them. Tell them, sir. Tell these unholy people in Japan. Ooh. I gotta be very careful not to destroy my rig here, otherwise it's gonna be a big problem. Alright, see ya. Just to let you guys know. Oh, you're Marwan. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm gonna add another line here. Hold on, it's out of the field of view right now. Hold on. Gotta bump into the camera. Right bottom of the screen. Okay. My wiggly chair doesn't help. It's kind of fitting, by the way, for a punch, because we're drawing circles. So, and maru means circle in Japanese. Circular. Circle, actually. Okay. Yeah. I think that's enough. It's not much. Like, I usually do 20 minutes of this, but I don't want to bore you to death. So let me get my my reference here. I'm sorry you can't see it because I didn't set it up. But I'm gonna start with some talents because I need to draw talents. It's a little far actually. It's a little far from me, considering what I usually do. But okay. So let's use this. Alright. Oh, damn. a webcam in the way too. Hold on. I mean the microphone cam. Sorry if you hear too much noise. Okay. I'm gonna start pretty light. I don't really care about detail for these, but I do want to get. I hope you can see it. It might be a little faint to start with, and I will zoom in eventually. So what I do when I start is just get. Oh, turn it off again. Come on. There's gotta be a way for which it doesn't turn off. With which it doesn't turn off. I should have totally set it up differently. Okay, well now that I know it, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Sorry for that. You're gonna see a lot of a card and video recording mode today, I'm afraid. It happens every 5 minutes or so, I guess. I'm gonna put an SD card. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do it. No. Yeah, I don't know if I have to turn it off though. Do I? Where does the SD card go? Let me see, just a second. Let's see if we can get out of here first. Let's see. I don't know what happens if I insert the SD card like this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see. I don't even know how much space it occupies. Let's see. Okay, this is 64 gigabytes. Let's see, is it saying anything when it's recording? I don't know if it outputs still. Hold on. Yeah, I think it doesn't. It doesn't output when it's recording. So, no, nothing. It didn't help. Okay, duly noted. I'm gonna have to find another way. Hello, Samuel. Hello. Alright, I'm back to the pad. I'm just gonna have to touch it every now and then, I guess. I don't know. I'll try to fix it. I did some tests before, not so long, to make it turn off like that. So this will have to be. Let me zoom into this. How are you, Samuel? So I was saying, yeah, I didn't test it long enough, but I guess the stream would be a good exercise for my patience and for your patience if you don't care about seeing it die every few minutes. So I'm getting all the proportions wrong. The first few ones are usually pretty bad. All good. On my way to take coffee. Cool. I'm assuming you mean real coffee because you live in Italy, so. Not asphalt broth. Chase is gonna get upset now. So there's a piece of wood here, like a stump. Hello, Ardo. Hey, what's up? It's been so long since the last time I sketched birds on actual paper. Hopefully it's not going to be too embarrassing. These are just studies, so I'm basically trying to figure out the volumes and mostly commit to memory, like various details of the thing. I'm using a Zebra Fortia. I don't know. The thing inside here, the shaft is probably even different. I forgot what it is. Zebra F 0.7 millimeters. Lavazza and the mocha, always at home. I did it for my family for my whole life, and I myself hate it. Best I can take cappuccino. I see. Yeah, I stopped drinking coffee because I was getting jitters on my hand, so I had to stop. And I was also getting some heartburns, which wasn't great, you know. I do have water here. Yeah. This is the cup I usually use, very large, because I get very thirsty when I talk. especially here. Alright, so what I do here, I'm holding up the pen in this case, to my reference. I want to find like plumb lines and horizontal lines so that I know exactly, or let's say in the ballpark, how to align the various elements. Again, this one is gonna be probably the worst one, and it's gonna take some time for me to get adjusted to it again, but I want to make sure I get the volumes in as much as possible. So that is kind of like here probably. White on paper, did something happen? No, I just thought it was cool. I actually prefer drawing on paper. If I do studies, and I got a capture card just for this. I always wanted to try, honestly. It was very cheap, like 15 bucks. So why not? There's a lot of digital out there, and I'm honestly a huge proponent on drawing on paper, usually. And the reason why I like drawing on paper is the feeling, like the fact that I do this and nothing happens, but then if I press a little more, I get this faint line. You cannot see it probably, but it's there. It's just so cool. I don't know, I've always been a huge fan of ballpoint. There you go. Turn off. Sorry. Let me turn it back on. So it's about 5 minutes, I think. Every 5 minutes it goes off. I can't stop it. I wonder if maybe it stays if I connect it to the power. I don't think the cable is long enough right now. So my apologies for the inconvenience. Maybe because I've always used cheap school thing. I never liked it so much. Dirty, they're easily gets easily dirty, and breaks. Overall annoying. Yeah, I understand. I came to like it. I always also used it like for sketchbooking, so I don't really mind that much. I was much more particular about paper and supplies a few years ago. Now I'm like, whatever. Like, I like this pen a lot, but with or without it, I mean, it doesn't change that much, honestly. It doesn't change that much. I think that should be a little longer. And this is supposed to be thicker. I also feel like stuff that I draw on paper feels a little more organic on its own already. I don't know, it's just my impression, a little more contact with it. Can you move it up ever so slightly? Let's see. Hey. Okay, just a little bit. I'm so afraid of this thing falling on my head. Hopefully it won't. Okay, so let's get a little more into details now. again, these are not supposed to be finished pieces, but I want to try to finish the sketch as much as I possibly can. So maybe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 6 it starts getting a little smaller. These shapes I'm definitely gonna try to stay away from sameness. Let's call it sameness, because I want them to feel a little more vague and kind of dynamic. I'm surprised this cartridge is still running, because I've used it a lot. So props to Zebra for making these cartridges, because they're really good. I don't remember changing it ever since when I bought it. I mean, I changed the original cartridge, but this one I've had for like 2 years, 3, something like that. Oh, and I don't care about the spillover lines, honestly, because I don't care. Because they're always going to be there. I'm very, as you probably noticed when I was drawing on the computer, I am very chaotic. And although I'm much more control when I draw on paper, I'm still chaotic. Like I'm not a clean sketcher or a clean draftsman, if I can call myself like that, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm like, no, not at all. I'm also adding some lines that are not there, just for good measure, to help identify the kind of the curve of the surface. There you go again. Was it 5? Yeah, it's 5 minutes. So I'm gonna have to look up why. God, I can't do this every 5 minutes. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna finish the sketch first, and then I'm gonna see if by setting up an external monitor for the camera, it does not do that. Hopefully it doesn't. And I'm gonna let me fire Photoshop actually. Fire Photoshop. It inverted. Yeah, I know. It is always inverted. Because the camera is upside down. So I'm rotating it. Because that's just the quickest way I could set it up. Not quickest, but the cleanest, probably cable-wise. So that I got a cable running on the side of the computer instead of twirling around the support, and I'm using the PVC pipes. I'm saying PVC pipes, they're not like, drain pipes. They're made for this, like to make small structures. I bought them here when I wanted to do some book reviews. I never got to do that. Or well, actually, I did, and then I didn't ever publish them because it was not. I thought it was not profitable. So starting businesses or having business ideas is the writing. Yeah, the text on the camera is inverted. Yeah, if that's what you mean. But the drawing, I see it correctly. It is, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Hold on. Can I open something that's not okay? I'm gonna switch to Photoshop just a second. While I troubleshoot this, because I'm not gonna be done in 5 minutes. So let me see. Hold on. Okay, so this is more familiar to you. Now hold on a second. I'm gonna try it with the menu. See if I can actually troubleshoot it. Hey, come on. Okay. So menu. Come on, menu. Edit scene, no setup. Display, daytime, off, external display. Yeah, on. Detail. What do you mean detail? Oh, I think I know. Oh god, I think I know what it is. No, I think it's just gonna display like annoying text on it. Power LCD, alert sound, no. Economy, no. LCD settings, HDMI resolution, TV aspect, yeah, well, brightness, color, media status, format media, number reset, auto color, no. Clock set, software info, online manual, no. Display 5 secs, no, I don't care about the 5 secs. On, what do you mean on? Okay, let's see what it does here. Let's see. Okay, I see the camera. The camera. I see the battery icon and the grid. Let's see if it captures it. Okay, hold on. Nah, you see how it's inverted now. That's horrible. Horrible. No. No, I don't want to see the detail. I don't know if there is any way to do this. Setup. Okay, external display is gonna be nothing now. Yeah, I don't think it's. Repeat play, resume play, scene protect, media, video, picture, MP4. No, I don't think there's any setting for this, damn it. No. Resume play. Baby calendar, no thanks. Hello, Samuel, hello. Hello, I'm trying to troubleshoot my camera here, but because it turns off every 5 minutes. And that is not okay. But I don't think there is any way to do that. I'm afraid. Because the external display option is not for like to keep it on. Even if it's supposed to like send video over HDMI. I guess it's not supposed to be used as this kind of camera. I'm gonna use the other from next time, I guess, but for media, no thanks. Clock set, online manual, no. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to keep it for today. I'm afraid you have to keep it. Oh, is it still displaying it now? Okay, let me see if it still displays the battery. Okay, there you go. I still see it here, but yeah, unfortunately, I think I moved it. Come on. Okay. Do you have power setting mode on? Oh! Good call. Wait a second. I actually read it. I didn't think it. So energy saving is probably that. It turns off the display. That's a good call. Let's try. Number reset, resolution, economy, AC. Oh, battery. Okay, off. And on AC, off. So actually, I can connect it to the power eventually. Okay, let's hope this is the good one. Let's pray. Yeah, technology is amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. Okay, there we go. It shifted upwards all again. Stay a little, please. Okay. Now let's see in 5 minutes, so at 46, if it does the same thing. I hope not. If Chase is right, Chase is gonna get a chair. A chair for this man, please. Chairman Chase. Now I'm not sure it doesn't automatically just turn it off, because I remember it kind of did, but also the option has always been enabled. So well, let's hope. Let's see. It might be what it needed. Might have been. Let's hope. As I said, this is more of a test stream because I couldn't wait to try out the new capture card. Capture card. Call it card. It's just a cable, basically. It's just a HDMI to USB 3 converter. My point now, I have the whole week off, so whenever you got planned for a little collab, just DM me. No pressure though. Just glad you sound healthier. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sick now. My daughter was, so hopefully I'm not getting sick from her this time. She had fever until yesterday. Again, the third time. So hopefully this is too large. The talon is too large. Hopefully this time it's gonna go well. Okay, let's see, it's been a while, but I'm gonna add some little shadow mapping probably. Also, to add to what I said before, drawing traditionally, it's kind of chill for me. Like it's so relaxing for some reason. Like filling in all the little shapes and crevices. It's just, it's purifying. Jokes apart, no, I kind of like it. I like it because of the way the paper feels, mostly. And doing all these little lines and whatnot, I just don't get the same vibe digitally. Whatever I try, whatever, tablet I tried, iPad, I tried a Huion tablet and the Wacom, both the Cintiq and the Intuos, there's no comparison. Obviously the Cintiq is a little more slick. And the slickest of them all is the iPad, because it's glass. And I hate drawing on glass. So, for me, paper is just the best. Especially this paper. This paper I'm using now. And I might actually do some inking sessions sometimes, since now I can capture it. Because I like to ink as well. This paper is very nice. It's I don't know, it's kind of red label. Well, it's just, they only sell it here in Japan. I don't know, it's very butter smooth, like so nice. Makes you drool. Paper supplies for hashtag. Or art supplies, should I say. Art supplies for. Alright, doesn't need much more than this, just melt away. And then I can add the cast shadow too. Probably here. here is a cast shadow. Yeah, I'm not gonna draw all the little pentagons here, but alright, that's enough for this. I think it's taken long enough. Okay, it's 46. Let's see if it turns off in a couple seconds before it gets to 47. If it doesn't, Chase deserves a prize. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave it as it is. Let's do the next one. All of them are talons, actually, because, as I said before, I want to practice talons a little more. Let me see. Isn't the back one kind of weird? I remember doing the same thing while trying to draw birds. It is. It is kind of weird, but I can show. No, I can't. I can. Let's see. Copy and see if I can paste it here. There, it's a little small. Right, so let me show you real quick. So this is the image I was looking at, and so you can see it is kind of weird, but I don't mind. It's fine. So let's see another one. What I want to get mostly is it a drawing about this? I want to get images that have the talons visible enough. The bird itself is weird, yeah. It is weird. So, no, if you hear the sound, I'm just kicking the trash can. I'm not eating Crispies. Let's see this. Try to get a general scaffolding first. And even if I have to exaggerate the shapes, the forms, to convey the feeling, it's fine for now. I wish I had a way to draw like this on the computer, really. Like I could just lay in lines like very lightly. Very lightly. You probably... no, you can't see it. You can see it very faint. I should try some bones as well. I might run the stream for a little longer today. Oh, it did not turn off. Thank you, Chase. Thank you very much for figuring it out. What would I do without this man? What would I do? I would be lost. Completely lost. I kind of forgot the anatomy of the foot. Foot, yeah, it's called foot. Clawed foot. So I do not even remember how many digits they have. So if you, person who is listening, whoever you are, know, please tell me now before I go and look it up. Because I will look it up, obviously. Well, at least now you can see I can also draw on paper. You might have been wondering, like, hey, can this guy draw on paper? Or can you just cheat with the computer? I've done a number of, not a number, but a few, like portraits also, like very, very finished portraits when I was starting out. Not so many, but a few. So... And I do like portraits. I do like drawing people. It's just that after a while it just gets boring because I'm just copying. I am not so good at inventing people, like characters, human characters. I very much prefer monsters and creatures, as you can probably tell at this point. I wish I could have my voice back, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like 100% back. Honestly, I wonder how some can enjoy drawing just people. Like, I know they do exist, but why? I don't know. I mean, it depends. Just drawing people, like copying. I don't know. Sometimes for me, it's interesting to analyze the characteristics of a face. And then I can pat myself on the back and say, oh, hey, it looks good. Yeah, it's just the face. No articulation. Pretty easy. But just, I don't know, just people, I guess, because they like to draw emotions and stuff like that. But for me, it's always been different. I did draw faces, but mostly monsters. Is it snow time in Japan now? No. No. It's I mean, it's not hot. It's not even warm for out. I mean, for the season it is. It's kind of cold in the morning, but no, it doesn't. Not here, at least. I mean, it depends. Japan is long. It's elongated. It stretches. Maybe in Hokkaido, maybe. But I'm in the south, extreme south, Kyushu, the southernmost island, except for Okinawa, but you know, consider Okinawa Japan, basically. It's very far. Why not fuse the two of them, make some demi-humans? Yeah, I do. Actually, I am working on some now, for work, for Mr. Chase. Kind of like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, though. Let's say they have humanoid characteristics. But usually I do, like the Minotaur is humanoid already. And the dragons I make are usually kinda humanoid-ish. So to a degree, in any case, you have to use human anatomy when you draw any kind of character, be it humanoid-ish or human or not. For a lot of things, human anatomy is fundamental. I think I mentioned it a few days ago. The waifu, yeah. One of the characters I'm drawing is female, so... Monster character is a female. does help to know anatomy. Okay, now this is kind of blurry in the reference, so I'm gonna have to kind of make up a little bit. Chase is a man of great taste, unless we're talking about swamp hags. No. Nemo, did G River do the art for the monster in RPG Maker VX? I think so. Yeah, I think at least I recognize a few, so I think she did. Like there was a demon, winged red demon that I believe was in the RTPs. I think. If not, they stole her art. That sounds unlikely. Sounds very unlikely. Although it might happen. Today I had this cop, let's call him cop. Japanese cops are not exactly cops, they're bureaucrats, I guess. They come here for I don't know, a check. Apparently they're going house to house to check who's living there, because the guy's new. And he's like, hey, be careful if you have an email, because Japan is full of scams. I don't know if you know. I'm like, oh, sure. It is true. Japan is the land of scams. Usually they're legalized, though. The worst scams in Japan are legalized. There is no control on various companies. So. Okay, this area is a little dirty and messy, but I guess it's fine. Back when I was in Italy, at some point I started sketching a lot, and I was kind of drawing a full page a day, more or less. I did a lot of birds and crabs and other stuff. What I don't like drawing is usually animals with fur. It doesn't quite fit my my sketching style, I guess. I don't know. Like I would like to, but I'm not very good at sketching like wolves or bears or whatever. I might have to figure out a way to render fur a little better. Powerball. There you go. Energy ball of some sort. Okay, so this is wrong. No, I'm checking the reference. This is wrong. It's too far. Let's see if I can bring it up without causing too much havoc. Probably not, but it's fine. Again, I'm not overly concerned about millimetric, micrometric precision. But at least somewhat in the ballpark to get proportions right would be a good thing. Although I have to admit, staying with all these lights at this time makes me very, very tired and sleepy. So I'm usually keeping on very low light at this hour. It's 10 because I sleep better if I do. And now I gotta all of the lights I have basically turn on. You know who should do something like this? Cheese. Cheese should do a stream where he is just sketching on paper, because he's very good at doing that, like very, very good. So you should absolutely do that. I love doing studies on paper. Whenever I do long studies digitally, I got a headache. Yeah, I understand. Mostly for me, it's like getting bored if I do it digitally. I tend to get pretty bored pretty quickly because, again, part of the fun for me is to feel the paper scratching. It's ASMR. Oh, I could do an ASMR stream now. Just this. All the time. Just this. Pages and pages and pages of cross-hatching. Nothing else. Now I'm gonna get a skeleton now. Because I wanna do a study of the anatomy of the foot. Should probably rename the video Drawing Bird Talons or Bird Feet. At this point, it's pretty much just that. And I think I'll just do that for today. Because you like drawing feet, right, Chase? I like drawing feet. Not really. No, I don't. I'm trying to get this kind of flow. So it goes up and then down like that. This one should probably be a little more. The curve of the talon. Something like this. It's a little quicker. Yeah, this is a little off. It's a little quicker than what I had. Hello. Wait, what's your name? I forgot. I actually translated it. Hello. Wait. Was it Maxim? Maxim? No. What was it? Wait. I'm gonna translate it now. It's Michael? It's Michael. Or Michael, I guess. Mikhail, I guess, is the name. Thanks, Google Translate. Thank you. For shading, when I sketch like this, I'm not concerned with going across the form or going with the form. I don't care. Da. Okay. I think that's da, right? Alright. See, very dirty sketch, but I like it. Kind of a field sketch. Kind of fieldy. Maybe I can add a little bit of shade here as well. Just a little bit. Because I want this to feel like... Yeah, actually this pen is kind of losing a little bit of grip. Not grip, but it's... I think it's running out of ink. It's running out a little bit. It's not as smooth as it should be. Still good. Not as good as it could be. Anyway. At least the camera's not turning off every 5 minutes, thanks to Chase. Chase, one of the Paw Patrol dogs. My son was actually watching Paw Patrol today. So, I would say Chase, I have to think about that dog. Something like that works. Okay. Cool. Let me see something else. Oh, these are too precise. These are drawings, by the way. I could draw a beak for a change. Let me draw. He's the best one too. He has an actual backstory. I didn't know that, but yeah, I like it. Him, I guess. Okay, these are chicken feet. I could draw the detail, like super detail, like just the actual talon, trying to render it a little more. Let's see. It's time to go surface. Look at all this freaking detail. So this time I can just focus on canning. So apparently the whole thing here is one shape, and then the top has an extra, like, it looks like kind of a, how do you call it, corn kernel, a little bit. Kind of looks like that actually a lot. Alright, see ya, Samuel. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your company, as always. So up until this point, I've been drawing more or less with my elbow. But if I want to be a little more controlled, I'm going to use my wrist. So if I want to do like this kind of sort of reflection, glossy thing, man, it totally looks like kernels. It absolutely does. Damn. It's also always a good idea to practice shape design with the shadows. So you you enclose the shadow in some sort of shape, and then you fill it in. I did a lot of that at Watts Atelier, like a lot. And I was better at just designing the overall shape than actually filling it in there at some point. You can also see, like, so the talon has a little, let's draw it first. Probably gonna go in 3 stages. This series of straights is better than a single curve, as always. To figure out the exact angle. Right. So there is it's like the section is, I would say something like this. Probably. So you can tell because there's a little highlight here, so I can actually show it. Oh, I'm a little off on that. And sometimes the camera might blur out a little bit because I have the auto focus turned on. Not as bad as the other camera though. The other camera is really bad for this. In fact, I was almost giving up streaming because of the other camera. Thankfully, this one still works. For this one, I think I'm gonna go like with the form, not across. Oh, thank you, Mr. Industrial, for subscribing. By the way, I just noticed I didn't have my earbuds on. Thank you. Wow. 7 months. Jeez. That's long. I think I exaggerated the size of this. Yeah, probably a little bit. So the talon is pretty large, it's probably a little less large than I have it. I can zoom in a little bit. Probably. On this. Let's see. So this must feel like it's going into this. Oh, and by the way, if you do not sketch a lot and you would like to improve your visual library or recalling things that that you have drawn or seen, look up Feng Zhu of FZD. He's very hardcore, so I do not exactly agree with all he says, but he's got a pretty cool method of sketching. In fact, I kind of started sketching more because of him. Although, again, he's very hardcore, so FZD, as I believe I mentioned in a previous stream, is very, very hardcore. It can make you quit because you're going to be drawing all the time, like all the time. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to do this or no? I'm gonna go with this. Oh, by the way, I watched Constantine, the one with Keanu Reeves, today when I was eating. Well, I mean yesterday and today and 3 days ago. Or technically 3 days ago, 2 days ago and today. It's pretty cool. I liked it. Pretty nice movie. Very interesting approach. Also, the direction was kind of alternative. Some scenes, at least. Haven't heard of FZD for a while. I wonder what he's up to. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't upload videos recently, right? Because when I checked last time, it was like the last video was a long time ago. So, not sure. I'd like to go a little more full range here, but I'm noticing it doesn't really go that much for some reason. Yeah, it's got a little bit of hard time going dark today. I don't know if it's cold or it's just running out of ink. It might be the latter. Probably just running out of ink. I just said it's an eternal pen, but it does feel like it's a little drained. Kinda does feel like that. And if you like pen, look up the book Rendering in Pen and Ink. I think it's by Arthur Guptill. Very good book. Easily the best book you can find about that. I don't think I have it here now because it's in Italy. But man, that book is good. If you like sketching and inking, just pick it up because it's great. I love the moment when an invisible angel just demolishes the walls and Constantine pursues them. Oh, okay, yes. You mean when... Oh god, I don't know if I can say it, it's a spoiler. You mean like towards the... Not end, but kind of third act? When someone gets like taken away? That's what you mean? Or that's the one you mean? Because it happens a few times, actually. I think that there's more than once when someone kind of demolishes a wall. yeah, okay, that one, I get it, yeah. Oh, even the end, like, the ending was, it was pretty cool. I was expecting that. I was expecting what he would do. Because they kind of tell you that's how the character is written, but like what happens after that, pretty cool. In the way it happens. Cool movie, yeah, I liked it. And not the usual exorcist type of thing, right? Very interesting. Even the way they rendered hell was very, very nice, very creative. Now, unlike FZD. This stuff is taking me a long time because I'm very slow when I sketch or when I draw, as you can probably tell. So I can't do like 1 in 20 minutes usually, depending on what I'm drawing, obviously. But probably more like 40 for me on average. It doesn't even look that good in the end. Like this part is too dark now, so I'm gonna have to darken everything else up to make it look like crap. Because otherwise it will look like crap. I also should have, do I have them here? I have this nice little, it's all zoomed in now, you can't see it well, but I have this nice little thing with all my pencils inside. This is like my sketching gear. I do not have the markers here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to do it without markers. Sometimes I do use them to kind of define areas of shadow a little better. Try to figure out the pattern. Usually I wouldn't draw this pattern. I didn't do it before, but now I'm kind of interested in how these little kind of geometric shapes interlock. And I guess these are pores, I don't know. You know, the usual chicken skin thing. This didn't come out as well as the others, but it's fine. Just a sketch. Just an informative sketch mostly. I used to squint. I don't do it digitally because it doesn't change that much, but when I do these I tend to try to squint a little bit to see if the overall shadow mapping is good, or if it reads like shadows and lights correctly. And this one kind of does, except it kind of jump from here to here a little bit. At some point when I have some guidelines on paper, I just try to run with it a little bit. I'm not concerned with really getting even close to what I have up there, because I know that I cannot draw all these things properly, like exactly in the same order they are in the original. I don't really care for that. So I'm just gonna go, okay, well, I see that there's kind of a shape here in the light, so I'm gonna try to draw that and emphasize it so that I can let the drawing guide me to a more of a completed state. Alright. I'm gonna do maybe another one and then call it a day, I think. What's very cool about ballpoint in any case is that if you keep drawing the same spot, it will go full value. No matter how out of ink the pen is, it will go full value. Oops, it was on the chat, sorry. And that for me is very cool. Because it's so controlled. It's slow. The build-up is very slow, but man, once it goes full value, it looks pretty nice. And this is not exactly full value, but very close. If you can take the kind of shininess of it. Let's see, what can I move here? Where's my mouse? Let me get a new image. Alright, let me draw a beak. Let's see if okay, this one. Okay, this works. I got I think it's a bald eagle. I'm probably gonna have to zoom out though. A little bit. As always, trying to establish the framework a little bit. Maybe not always, but sometimes. Sometimes I do it. Depending on how especially how disconnected some parts are. I try to find like distances and plumb lines. A real American stream. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like this is off. This is off. This should be like this. It's not July 4th. No. In the ballpark, yeah. Bald eagle cries are hilarious. They sound so pathetic in real life. You know what? I don't think I've heard that. I'm gonna look it up later. I thought there would be like any eagle, like normal eagle. But I guess they're not, if you say so. They normally use a red-tailed hawk noise. Bald eagles in real life sound more like seagulls. Okay, didn't know that. That's kind of lame. Let me see, the opening is slightly above. Okay, so we're good. Okay, slightly above. And this is off. So that should be here. So starting here. Back, and then this goes somewhere here, I think. Yeah, because there's just still space here. And now this goes in. going inside. Yeah, proportions are a little or considerably off still. I'm gonna get used to drawing on paper again. It's been really, really long. I would say a year. No. Yes, a year. It's gonna be a year soon. At least for studies. Studies that need to be somewhat proportionally accurate. Ben Franklin was right. The eagle should have been at Turkey. I didn't know he said that. Mr. Franklin. Also inventor of a trampoline. No, I'm kidding. Looks like there's something like so the surface here is obviously going in this direction, but it's going here and then out slightly and then down. It's just like that. Oh, my hand is tired. I mean, my whole arm, actually. He wrote a letter to his daughter about it. He may have been joking, but in general, he did not think the idea of a national animal made sense. I understand. After all, it's always idealized anyway. Or needs to be, otherwise it's just an animal. This reminds me of that, was it you who posted that? That thing with the tiger and the rabbit, I think it was, in a Chinese zoo? Where the tiger, or lion cub, what was it? Ate the rabbit on, like live on TV. You cannot control nature, so an eagle is going to be an eagle. Eagle's gonna eagles. Yeah, it was a Chinese New Year thing where they had a tiger and a rabbit. Ah, that was awesome. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect it's gonna happen? Seriously. What do you expect? It's a tiger, okay? It's not kind. It's just an animal. Obviously it's gonna act according to its nature. Okay, the back of the eyes here. So the front of the eye is kind of like here, something like this size. And horizontally, the eye is slightly above the beak. But it was a little tiger, so clearly not a threat. Of course. It's just cute. It's supposed to be cute, right? That's what they told me. We can hug little tigers like cats and expect them to hug us back. Of course. Oh, it's got goo here. Cannot exactly tell if this point here is just a tongue or what the. Certainly it is split in two. I'm using, and here I'm gonna make sure I get the effect of this thing. The beak is hollow here. Not hollow, but kind of concave, which is sort of hollow. Oops. I was covering it. Hey, there you go. Add the goo so it feels a little more like scary. Birds have strange tongues, like goose tongues are nightmarish. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Geese are kind of scary, like when they open their mouth. That's why I say geese instead of geese. Geese. Oops, what did I do here? Oops. Connected the wrong one. Yeah, never mind. It's fine. Michael says, yes, I understand why there are spikes in the tongue of a feline species, but why are they needed in a goose? I'm not sure. What do they eat? And what do they eat actually? You know what? I don't know. Because my grandma had chicken, as you gruesomely know by now. Not geese. So I'm not familiar with the animal. Imagine having a serrated tongue. That's not that's not very good, especially for kissing. They eat vegetation, so it probably helps with grinding stems, I guess, or pulling. Pulling then, I guess, yeah. Also, when they eat human flesh, kind of helps out a little bit. The Night of the Living Geese. Or Night of the Living Eagles in this case. Let me see if I can. No, I gotta hold it up like that. Here. Like the expression of this, he goes like, "Whoa, oh," like that. Like, what the hell, bro? That's my parking. Yeah, man-eating geese. How awesome is that? For some reason, I want to sketch a big fat bird now. Ah, you can do that, and then post it. Like a fat chocobo, fat choco bird. It's getting a little easier to sketch by the way as time goes by because I'm warming up a little. Also, this one is supposed to be thinner. I was gonna say fat chocobo or a Niwatori from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, chicken basically. That's what it means. Yu-Gi-Oh's chicken. Hen, technically. Okay, let's get a little darker here and then gotta call it a night. Hey, Chocobo from Final Fantasy? Yes. Yes, they are. Chocobos are a mascot from Final Fantasy, together with Moogles. I would say Moogles and Chocobos are probably the most famous, since they appear in every single game. Or they used to, at least. I don't know about now. But I'm pretty sure they're in 16 too, although I'm not going to play that. Imagine this, and then it just emits the sound of seagull. Just. I feel like the eye is a little small. Might have made it a little too small. Or not. Not necessarily. The beak is long though. The beak is like too elongated in this direction. It's fine. As long as I figure out the overall shape. So if I go out the other direction, it's going to be something like... Okay, yeah, big fat chocobo. Can I draw a chocobo from imagination? Can I draw? Can I draw? There you go, little fat chocobo, big fat chocobo actually. Forgot one. Finger talon, whatever. There you go, big fat chocobo. Alright, everybody. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Let me see if I can rate someone. There's nobody online. So we're just going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed a slightly different stream featuring my hands. Oh, hey, wish I was tree. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna close here. Might continue the fire creature next time. I don't know, but I enjoyed this because I like sketching, and you can see while I warm up, it starts getting a little better. Like we started with this, and then we do this, and then this, and then I think the eagle head came out a little better despite the little proportional mistake there. So we'll see. Might even vote for that. Maybe I will do this once a week, and then the rest of the week I'll do the rest. I don't know. Anyway, had fun. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Morning, night, afternoon, whatever time it is there, and I will talk to you next time.